Hello everyone, this is the second progress video for our game Medieval Warfare. I'm ashamed to say that we did not make much progress from the last video. We made some progress, however we were unable to integrate it properly. To avoid that and to catch up, we will now maintain a log file properly where we keep track of the work that we have done. This will help us in integration because we can keep a check and balance on each other, and we will keep an Excel sheet to keep information about our sprites organized. Anyways, the integrated version we have so far is a main menu screen where you press the new game button and that leads you onto the gameplay screen. Currently there's nothing on the gameplay screen except the pause button, and the pause button, when you click the pause button, that is recognized. However, we will add the pause screen later.
So hello, my name is Mohit, and I will tell you what I worked this week. So as you can see, this is an iterator which will be iterating over the linked list of which will be iterating over the troop list, and I worked on to collision detection this time. So let's see how it works. I use the code from a lazy foo tutorial. This so as you can see here, the arrow moves and you can see it colliding with the wall, and it does not passes the wall.
Hello, this is Ani Adil. This week I've worked on two classes, the base class and the texture class. This is the header file for the base class and this is the implementation file. There, the base class contains the health and positions for the enemy and player base. This is the texture class, which would be used by every other class which has some sort of texture implementation in the game. That could be base, troops, and game screens. This is the header file which contains an SDL texture and dimensions for the image texture. This is the implementation file. It contains get texture function, uh, loading the texture, and rendering the texture.
I worked on the troop class. Initially, I had made a lot of attributes for the class. However, removing a lot of attributes helps make the integration easier. So right now, the game only has the coordinate and the state, where the state is basically what the character is doing. For example, walking or attacking. And we also decided to separate the troop from the sprites, so from the animation side of things. So I made an animation handler class which basically uses the iterator of the troops and basically animates every single class based on its state.
Our game is supposed to have only one game object, so I have created a static instance object of games and it has been initialized to 0. So if an instance is 0, only then it will create a new game object. And the constructor for game is private, so like we could only create a pointer game object which would always point to the same game. Next we have the screen transitioning. So like I have assigned a number to each screen, so the main menu has been assigned to 0. So like the game would always load up with 0, so each time it would draw up the main menu screen. Now if I press a button on the main menu screen, the it would change to to another screen. So like if I press the new game button, it would change to the in-game screen. And here's the code for it. So in-game screen is 1. So that's it.
So now we are behind schedule. However, we would be utilizing the buffer that we had from 30th November to 2nd December to catch up. and hopefully the game will be done in time. In next video, what you can expect is the troops to be generated from both the player and the enemy, hopefully.